What is going on YouTube? This is Acid Root. So I'm going to review a collaboration album by Wisin y Yandel. Basically, this product is called Vaqueros, and it came out in the fall of 2006. Now I'm not actually reviewing the full-bound album within these pitches because I don't speak full-bound fluent Espanol within these pitches, but I'm going to review the singles off this particular album as far as these pitches can happen to get some critique out there as far as these pitches can have excellent. Get some aspects about it out there because this is a hit project, pitches like that. So within these ordeals, this was a large album of the deal. This got a Lo Nuestro award for Urban Album of the Year as far as pitches like that kind of happen. In English, Los Vaqueros means the Cowboys. In English, as far as those fairs going to happen. Los Vaqueros means the Cowboys in English as far as those fairs going to happen. Now, within these fairs, out of the 4 singles off this product, at least 2 of them are by Wisin y Yandel, pitches like that. So some excellent type ordeals. Yeah, this is a compilation with artists from their label, WY Records, as far as these fairs going to happen. Now, I don't know how the rest of the fare behind this album would turn out within the viciousness, but judging by the singles, has some excellent type products here, particularly Pagao. Pagao was a song that hit top 10 on the Hot Latin Songs and Latin Tropical Airplay #1, Latin Rhythm Airplay #2, so it's within those pitches, pretty dope song. That particular one by Wisin y Yandel, Pagao, was a hit song in the fall of 2006, pitches like that. And then Yo Te Quiero is another song. This was a follow-up hit by Wisin y Yandel. Didn't do as huge within those fairs, but Hot Latin Songs was number 29, Latin Tropical Airplay 22, Latin Rhythm Airplay 14, so it's within pitch. Kind of buzzing type one, kind of like there's a particular hit album that I think came out either by like Don Omar. There's a particular hit album that came out by Don Omar, pitches like that, called Los Bandoleros. As far as those pitches can happen, it's a similar compilation type fare within those pitches. So excellent type product, getting some hit type fare, further product to Wisin y Yandel within those pitches. Want to get to more hit stuff by them as far as those assets can happen. But yeah, 4 singles off this product. Recommend all 4 within these pitches. Some Dance Thunder, excellent aspects on here, pitches like that. So easy enough, 10 out of 10 at least in the single type format. Now I would say if it has more songs, especially some of the standouts on here, I would say that Pagao is a hit quality one within these pitches, real immediate beeline to go for, and the 4th single Quizás is a real nice one within these aspects as well within some. The 4th single Quizás is a real nice one within these aspects. The 4th single Quizás is a real immediate type one within these aspects as well. Just immediate kind of dynamite pitch like that. Definitely reminds of like a Daddy Yankee and Looney Tunes type banger pitch like that. So and so forth. Deals excellent within the appeal behind it. But yeah, I recommend all 4 songs. Just to be able to say within these aspects, these Wisin y Yandel ones are real hit within the product of it. I'm surprised that Yo Te Quiero didn't chart heavier within those aspects. That one's a little bit more mild sauce within the pitch. Not to say mild sauce in terms of quality, but this is the pitch, not quite as full bound, kind of vicious within those aspects. A little bit more lazy within like the sifting and heading to like a dance club pitch like that. Kind of more, I would say, maybe more Tuesday, Wednesday afternoon kind of dance club music pitch like that. Not quite the ferocity of like Pagao and Quizás as far as those pitches can happen, but I look within the aspects as far as saying Dame un Kiss is kind of within that as well. Dame un Kiss is a little bit rougher within those aspects, but most of this particular album fair has a pretty rough type aspect within it. I mean, the aspect and the coziness of Los Vaqueros is very much within the Western type style of a pitch, just like this. So very much has like the Outback type format pitch like that. It's very dusty, some of the fares from the aspect. At least a few of these, Dame un Kiss and probably Quizás. At least Dame un Kiss and Yo Te Quiero have that particular aspect. But yeah, to say. So I'm going to talk about these within these aspects. So Pagao by Wisin y Yandel is a nice one. This in English means stuck/glued. So I mean, either way you look after it, it's kind of the, not sure it's full bound. And when I clicked on like the lyric translation pitches like that, it says it could mean stuck, but it could also mean glue within those aspects. So it's kind of within the pitch first, but excellent type ordeal. So Pagao is like a glared, fresh off work shift, kind of dope beeline for like crunk and senorita heat as far as those pitches can happen within those ordeals. So it's just kind of the product, just immediate type one, just an excellent type one to have some spicy kind of energy. Real ravenous type single pitch like that. This feels like another hit banger from Wisin y Yandel pitch like that. Just that particular type product, this one to go for within those pitches as far as something where it is 445, 545 pitch like that. Just the product to heading right for some turn up within those aspects as far as like the viciousness. Do you like the ordeal? This excellent kind of flip mode embrace as far as those pitch kind of go. It's kind of a drudgy-ass day, some type aspects just within the product. Not it's a drudgy-ass day within the product, just a good relief to kind of have, not to say as if it has to be makeshift and pitches like that, but just kind of ordeal, just something to kind of have for like the grip, but just like a good, ready for nighttime pitch like that as far as getting some crunk going as far as those pitch can have section type ordeals. Easy kind of divas type one to get torque. Easy kind of diva song for some torculate as far as those pitch can have sex and type ordeals. A lyric I liked off this particular song as far as these pitch can happen is when these folks say I want your body to sweat as far as those pitch can happen. Definitely dope type, definitely hot line pitches like that I'd say within those aspects, good type tone. Dame Un Kiss by Franco El Gorilla is a nice one. I'm not sure, particularly I have forgotten his full bound. It might be El Gorilla, not really, it might be El Gorilla. Not sure if it's El Gorilla, pitches like that, but it's kind of within the ordeal as far as saying within those aspects. But it is a nice song. It means give me a kiss in English within those pitches, simple enough. But yeah, this particular song is like a commerce and outback kind of dusty surfing and like an outskirt kind of club pitches like that. Say within those ordeals, it's kind of a pounder. So I was right within those ordeals. It's El Gorilla as far as those pitch count, but excellent type of ordeals within those pitches. So yeah, this outskirt club pitches like that, some type of ordeals, just a definite pounder. Particularly a line I liked off this particular song as far as these aspects going to happen is Gory, make me your kitten. That's the Chica that particular says that as far as those pairs going to have an excellent type line within those aspects as far as they make me your kitten, make me, destroy me as far as those aspects going to happen just within the tone as far as those aspects going to go. So looking within the pitch, but yeah, this particular one's a little bit more commerce in mind within the aspects as far as those pairs kind of just outback within the pitch. It just kind of more like the Los Vaqueros type aspect within the tones as far as those pitches kind of happen. Just more in like a more roundabout kind of gravel road type aspects within some subtones. It's a little bit more traveled and kind of roundabout type places within pitch as far as those formats can happen. But El Gorilla nails this particular song pretty well. So this has the aspect, this kind of one of those type ones that just kind of feels like a karaoke bar, something like that, in a more beer mug type aspect, more saloon like within the aspect as far as those tones going to happen. Good type tone for some of that. Just a little bit more outback compared to some of these type songs, but it's good type pitch, excellent type flair. Wisin y Yandel have a follow-up single on here, Yo Te Quiero, which means I love you in English, as far as what's supposed to happen. This particular song is like a dredgy, need like a bar/dance kind of pick-me-up, I'd say within the aspects of it here. Good lazy kind of cut loose, I'd say within probably just good for some bops as far as this pitch can happen. Just a little bit more sluggish, probably more Tuesday, Wednesday type afternoon type club music within pitch as far as those formats can happen. Just more amidst the prog to this kind of sauntering pitches like that. Just kind of not quite the ferocity, the same appetite, but just a pitch of possibly visiting like a few days later, just pitches like that. Just kind of missed the ordeal. This different day type dance club as far as this pitch can happen. Just kind of the aspect of, just more or less feels like beginning of the week / middle of the week kind of weekday type music, more so than like the Friday, Saturday, Thursday type appeal. Pagao and Dame Un Kiss and Kizas as far as those pitch can happen. But just, good type of aspects to get some Monday, Tuesday type club songs pitches like that. Just kind of a little bit lazier, easy kind of just with the aspect maybe having a drink or two within your system, just in the fair, just like some sluggishness pitches like that. But yeah, a line I liked off this particular song is let's forget the insults as far as these fairs can happen. So just kind of some heartache pitches within those fairs as far as those pitch can happen. Just talking about the product to just kind of more or less catering type music, but just with an aspect as far as just like the kind of the recent gripe as far as those fairs can happen within the aspects as far as those tones going to happen. Good type product for those fairs. Kizas is a nice one. This is by Tony DZ. It's excellent type product here. This is the real standout type song. Definitely like the product of this particular one. This is probably the most banging type one on here in terms. This actually outstrips Wisin y Yandel, some of their type product in terms like the ferocity of like the dance appeal within the pitch like that. This is probably the most blitzkrieg type one. Now the Wisin y Yandel ones probably have more popularity within pitch, and really when I look after it here, the Kizas song has like 155 million plays. So the actual aspect of it is more popular than pretty much both of the Wisin y Yandel singles, which is interesting as far as this first happen. Now there is a Wisin y Yandel song and a Don Omar song that particularly has 225 million plays, but that's surprising it wasn't a single. I don't know where that came from, but that one is Nadi Como 2, so it's kind of within the pitch. But yeah, it's been able to say Kizas, which means maybe in English, as far as those pairs can happen. This like an album single standout to kind of get within the products of it here. Feral kind of bounce and catchy kind of smokiness about this song. This real sultry type, nice sultry kind of smokiness about this song as far as these pitch can happen. Just a red hot kind of dance banger as far as those pitch can go. So this one, the aspect is that same sort of ferocity that you would get from Daddy Yankee and folks like that. Don Omar with like some of the feral type craziness. Don't know as much full bound about Tony DZ, but this is a real bang. It's the real hammering and dynamite type one within the pitch. This has like some excellent type ferocity, and just the composition of this song works pretty heavily within the aspect as well. It's kind of the way that it just slithers around as far as those pitch can happen. Just good type appeal, particularly just nails the catchiness. So it's just some good aspects. This particular song did have like some pretty, like I was saying, this particular song did outstrip the Wisin y Yandel songs just within the pitch, so it does have the popularity about it within those pitches as far as those formats can happen. Now looking within the lyric type fare, this one's just kind of a heartache type song within pitch, just standard fare within the product of it. Didn't see any lyric, not to say like it didn't have standout type lyrics, but this kind of pitch is just like the standard bicker as far as those pitch can have. So it's just within the fare. It's kind of like the worst type variation of Yo Te Quiero, so it's within pitch for us saying it's kind of on the mishap side of things as far as those pitch can happen, but it's just kind of the tone. It's a nice banger, definitely a standout for some of that frosty and just like a smoky type sound. So just good like dim lights, pitches like that, just after hours type product with a little bit more energy about it. Just with like a shrouded and kind of hazy kind of Thursday, Friday pitch like that. So those type of ordeals, just getting the good drinks in your system pitch like that. So look after it. So this album in terms of singles gets a 10 out of 10 pitches like that. I would definitely probably also recommend checking out that Naughty Como 2, which is another hit song by Wisin y Yandel, and it has which is another hit song by Wisin y Yandel, and it has Don Omar on there as well on top of that, so it's just within pitches like that. But I'd say, yeah, 10 album. Social Score pretty much would get a 10 out of 10 as well. Now, within the pitch, as far as saying these Dance Thunder type songs work within the excellence of it, I was surprised that there wasn't a song like Despacito, something like that on here. Originally, as Yo Te Quiero was firing up, I thought that was going to be kind of more of like a ballad type one, but I would say that the new variation, Dame Un Kiss, is a nice one within these pitches as far as saying it's kind of an Outback type one for like more of like gravel road kind of dusty kind of bars pitches like that within those ordeals as far as like beer mug and saloon type places. A good type pitch for like some commerce type ones within aspect just a little bit more roundabout type places, so it's good type prog to some of that. But you do get a good, the dance pounding type songs really work for that aspect, like some blitzing kind of energy, so it's good type pitch. Has these particular type fares. Some of these type ones, like I feel like Yo Te Quiero and Pagao both work for like the format. Wisin y Yandel fits like the format of just like good makeshift kind of grafting as far as those pitch kind of just after things. Not like it has to full bound kind of be, but just some pitch as far as Monday type mode would be more Yo Te Quiero within the pitch of just like simple kind of pick me up type fare, and Pagao is kind of the aspect like excellent kind of Friday type fare within pitch one and get shit face pitch like that or get some crunk going. Get the divas dance as far as those pitch kind of happen. So look within the pitch, has the aspects of some dance bangers pitch like that, excellent type album, some of those type fares, excellent compilation, good type product, just good, has an excellent collection of these.